How goes it? I'm Will Maxwell, and this is What Did We Miss? This is the segment where I tell you the stories that WWAY did not. I could just leave it alone, but then how would I spend all my time between episodes of Price is Right? Last week, Sao Paulo, Brazil hosted a medieval knights tournament. The knights go into combat with full armor and weapons. These guys are competing for a spot in the 2018 Battle of the Nations in Italy. Let's take a look. Oh, this doesn't look nearly as graceful as it does in the movies. This is just brutal. It's unlike LARPing with my friends because there's 100% less Monty Python being quoted right now. I identify with this kid. He was like, yeah, I want to see the knights. I'm going to get in the front. I'm going to get as close to the action. He's like, oh no, they're killing each other. They're killing each other before my eyes. War isn't fun. War isn't fun anymore. Folks in Grand Prairie, Texas are flocking to a new water park named Epic Waters. While it might seem too cold to go to a water park, Epic Waters is an indoor park with 80-degree weather. The tropical themed park comes complete with 7 large water slides, a wave simulator, and a lazy river. It has just about everything, but with 80 degrees indoors, you know what it sounds like it doesn't have? A dad. It doesn't have a father figure to go, I'm sorry, are you on the Duke Energy payroll? Turn that heat off. I like that Texans can't even slightly abide by the cold. They get their very first winter and they're like, forget it, we're doing summer inside. If you go, remember to dry off before you leave. The last thing I want is for your fun day to be dampened because you left the fake environment and froze into a snowball, and I do not like a snowball's chance in Texas. An autopsy for a man in Spain came to a halt after a small hiccup. The hiccup being that after the body was marked for incisions and right before the operation began, the cadaver started to snore. I don't know how much you guys know about the recently deceased, but they're usually deceased. Gonzalo Jimenez's autopsy was not performed and he fully regained consciousness in the hospital. Surprisingly, there's no universal guideline for knowing when someone is dead. This is why I've left some thorough instructions to my loved ones for when I'm presumed gone. My family knows this already, but I'll tell you guys because you're like family to me in that I talk directly to you, but only once a week. If you find my body, loudly scream, Wills, are you dead? And here's the code, my family knows this and now you will. If I respond with anything, that means I'm still alive. If I don't wake up, don't panic, appeal to my senses. Hold a toasted brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tart right underneath my nose. If that doesn't do it, whisper directly into my ear, Wills, your student loans were just paid off. And if I don't immediately pop up like a game of Don't Wake Daddy, then I am truly gone. Still, use precautions. Put a nanny cam in my coffin, set it to live stream online. I've already done the legwork of picking out a Wi-Fi enabled plot. Leave the stream online for 2 months, just so that way someone is watching if I suddenly remember I'm claustrophobic and want out. I'm Will Maxwell, and that's what we missed.